Hey, how's it going? This is Grant from AmericanEnglishWithGrant.com, here to help you gain the English skills you need to communicate clearly, naturally, and confidently at work. One of the most common requests I get from my one-to-one clients is how can I learn more idioms and phrasal verbs? So what I thought I could do is make a series of videos where we cover 50 extremely common business English idioms. For each of these idioms, I'm going to explain exactly what it means, how to use it, and then at the end of this video, you will get a chance to practice using these idioms, so make sure you watch all the way to the end. All right, so the first business English idiom is actually two different idioms that have basically the same meaning. Back to square one and back to the drawing board, these both mean to start something over again because your previous attempt or strategy has failed. So when you go back to square one, you're going back to the beginning to try again in a different way. This app just isn't working properly. Let's go back to square one and develop a better version. You could also say go back to the drawing board, and go is a very common verb to pair with this idiom. Next, a ballpark figure or ballpark estimate. This just means a very general, inexact estimate. You really are not sure what the exact number is, so you're just taking a very broad guess. I know you aren't sure what the exact project cost will be, but can you give me a ballpark figure? Give me a ballpark figure is like, tell me the general estimate. It should cost something in the ballpark of $150,000. So if you're asking, you can say, give me a ballpark figure. If you're actually giving the number, you can say in the ballpark of, which means this is just a very general guess. Next, the big picture. This is the long term or an extremely broad perspective. You're not looking at the short term, you're not looking at the details, you're looking at the entire situation as a whole. For example, I know our home office products are selling great now, but we need to look at the big picture and start developing products to sell after the lockdown ends. Maybe you're making a lot of money from the home office products, but you need to look long term. Focus on the far future because people won't buy the home office products much after the lockdown's over. Next, by the book. To do something by the book means to do it exactly as it's expected, exactly as tradition, to perfectly follow all the rules, laws, and policies. My office doesn't encourage creative, original thinking. Everything always has to be done by the book. And finally, the bottom line. This idiom actually has two different meanings. First, the bottom line can mean your profit. That actually comes from profit being the bottom line literally on income statements and financial sheets. Reducing our operation costs will really help our bottom line. It will really help us increase profit. However, when it's not about money, the bottom line can mean the final conclusion or the final result of something. I know we had high hopes for the new product, but the bottom line is that it's a failure. We thought it would do really well at the beginning, but the ultimate conclusion, we finally realized this is a failure, it's not working. All right, now it is your turn to practice. Read this short story, and for each blank, I want you to insert one of the business English idioms from this video. You can pause the video, and when you're ready to see the answers, you can click play. Here are your answers. About 6 months ago, we launched our biggest online marketing campaign of all time. We spent somewhere in the ballpark of $100,000 on ads. The ads really weren't performing well at first, so we went back to the drawing board, or back to square one, to figure out what went wrong. Turns out, we had been doing everything too by the book. Our ads weren't very unique and didn't stand out. So, we redesigned a new set of ads and they're performing much, much better. I guess the bottom line is it doesn't matter how many ads your target customer sees. If they don't like your ads, they're not going to buy your product. Overall, we still lost money, but looking at the big picture, this was a really valuable lesson for us about finding exactly what connects to our target audience. Alright, that is all for this video. If this was helpful for you, make sure you check out my website where you can learn more about my premium English coaching, download my free Clear Confident English ebook, and check out tons of more professional English lessons on my blog. Thanks a lot for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.